Today we're going to make a Veal Cutlet Milanese, and then we're going to transform it into a summer recipe of with topping with mozzarella and tomato and basil, and we warming it up under the salamander. So as you can see, I'm putting salt and pepper into the eggs. Okay, and now I'm going to take the veal and put in flours and eggs, and I let them stay inside the eggs for maybe a couple minutes. Then I'm going to mix it up nicely, and then I'm going to bread it. Okay, so basically flour, eggs, and Italian breadcrumbs. You can also use panko breadcrumbs, comes a little bit more crispy. Okay, after I pound it down a little bit, I put it back into a plate. And now I have a technique to cook faster this. I'm going to put it back onto a table, and then I'm going to take a knife, and then I'm going to see, you can see I put it back into a table. Then I take a knife, I pound it down, and I make a little crisscross, little cut. It means when I cook it in butter and oil, or just butter or just oil, it will cook faster. Okay, that's it. Now I'm taking the tomato and mozzarella right there. Okay, basil, I'm gonna chop them up. Okay, and then I'm gonna season with salt and pepper. Okay, then I take some Calabrian oregano, and I'm adding some oregano. Then I put everything in a bowl, and I put some basil. Then I'm using an extra virgin olive oil from my gourmet shop. In this case, I use the Ortice, but you also can use the Olea or the Zaira from Chef Marcello Gourmet Imports. Okay, mix it up everything together and let them sit for 3-4 minutes. In a saute pan, I put some of the olive oil and butter. I'm gonna let the warming up, and then I'm gonna put the veal cutlet in. See, all three of them, and I'm gonna cook it basically for 45 seconds to a minute until they golden. Okay, on the bottom, and then I turn them around. Okay, another 45 to a minute until it is nice and crispy. See, when you see that beautiful color. If you run out of oil or butter, just add a little bit more oil and butter to make sure that everything is nice and crispy. Now I'm taking it out, and I put them in paper towel, and I let them dry a little bit from the excess butter or oil. Now I put everything in a plate, a serving plate, the plate that you're gonna serve it. Okay, then I'm gonna put tomato and mozzarella on top, and now I'm going to put these in a salamander to make the mozzarella and tomato warm. And it's really beautiful when the mozzarella gets to be warm. Okay, I'm adding a little bit basil on top, and basically the dish is done. This is a great dish that you can eat at room temperature or hot. If you want, you can add some potato chips, roast potato, or just like that. Buon appetito! Enjoy this summer dish.